but functionally, we still live in my Caris's Ontario. The other thing that the province could do, and nobody has functionally reversed, I will give the McGuinty-Unwin government some credit. At the margins, they did reverse some of the downloading to municipalities, but functionally, we still live in my Caris's Ontario, and it's worth having a discussion. And we always talk about, we'll have a new panel, like a who does what panel. But the other option, if for whatever reason the province can't stomach the idea of handing municipalities different forms of tax revenue, like a percent of the HST, that kind of thing, well then, let's talk about what costs we can take away from municipalities, right? We mentioned ambulances earlier, but I'm not entirely convinced that municipalities should be paying for policing. We mentioned transit operations, right? I mean, if you took the cost of policing and transit operations out of the budgets of big cities, like, you guys wouldn't need to raise taxes again for the rest of my lifetime. Right? Obviously I'm overstating things slightly, but even in more rural northern municipalities, right, they're still dealing with provincial highways that were downloaded to them a generation ago, that they're handling the costs for. That these are not places that they have got the tax base for that. So I think if we don't have the stomach for giving municipalities new revenues, then we should at least be honest and take away some of those costs.